Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. So, today I wanted to talk to you about something that I've experienced this week. So, I go to uni and I study film, but honestly, I really want to do video games, but it's such a difficult industry to get into. So, the future is, I don't know, but never mind, that's not the topic. So, I'm taking a class that's called New Media Art. I mean, I think you can kind of guess what type of class is that. It's pretty much bullshit. Among bullshit, we get to see like 3D art and shit, and we saw like an exhibition about like black transgenders. I mean, I have no problem with blacks or transgenders, but I was like, how is this going to help me get a job one day? I'm not really sure, but that's off topic. Maybe we're gonna talk about it in a future video. So I was asked to do a presentation, and the class was about video games. So, of course, I volunteered to do that because fuck yeah, if I can talk about video games during uni, I mean, that's fucking sick. So I did a presentation about the branching storylines in Black Ops 2, which I found really interesting because, it's the only actual Call of Duty game that did it and kind of branched out of the linear experience of Call of Duty. Um, but that's not the main focus of this video. The main focus is after me there was this chick. She also did a presentation about video games, more specifically about Baldur's Gate 3. If you're not familiar, I mean Baldur's Gate 3 is very like successful game. I think it was got the like best game of the year last year of 2023. It's like a role playing type of game with storylines and it's like a MMO, I guess. It's not really my genre of games, but I can respect it. And the fact that it's like an indie developer, it was super successful. I'm always, in support of indie developers. I find it really, really cool when, you break the chain from the AAA industry. So she did a presentation which basically said that the game developers and its player base are racist. Yeah, you heard that right. Why they're racist? Well, apparently there's this character in the game. His name is Will. He's African American, and according to a data from like Reddit or whatever over Twitter, the data shows that Will is the character that is least engaged with characters. Basically, they're saying that Will is the least interesting character in the game. So this chick claimed that because the developers wrote Will as an uninteresting character, they're racist because he's African American. Which to me, I feel it's such a fucking stupid thing to say because I don't see why the game developers are racist just because they wrote someone who is, the character is like African American is uninteresting. But I really don't believe that they intentionally wrote him as uninteresting because he's African American. I think they wrote him as uninteresting because either they didn't have enough time to develop his character or they didn't have any idea what to do with this character. But to claim that the developers are racist because he is a really not interesting character because he's African American, that's a bunch of horse shit. Which gets me to the main topic of my main claim here is that I don't understand why everyone in this day and age have to shoehorn so many politics in video games. I really don't understand why we cannot just digest and review or critique a game as a game. Critiques its gameplay, its features, theme, character, storyline, production, marketing. Why do we have to imply that, oh, this game because it has these certain characters and we're not doing well? I mean, yeah, it's just the developers are fucking racist. I really, really don't get it. I think it's stupid to say. And she elaborated on it and basically said that it is immoral to play the game because by acting it, or I mean, by playing the game, you're supporting it. You're actively supporting these claims by the developers. So I asked her, because you in presentation class you're allowed to ask questions. So I asked her, So by playing the game, does that make you immoral? Because she claimed that she's a huge fan of the game, and she plays it like every day. So I asked her, are you immoral? Are you, you know, what are you then? If you also play the game, do you support their claims then? Like, what are you doing? And she didn't know what to answer to me. She had nothing to say, which always shows you that these people that always love to shoehorn politics to everything, they always love to, like, you know, use these like big fucking words like marginalized groups. I mean, she always said in the presentation, "Oh, the marginalized groups within the game." What marginalized groups are you referring to? Like, she never said it. So all these people will have to shoehorn politics to fucking everything. They're always like, "Oh, marginalized groups, or gentrification, or yada yada." They love to use these like outlandish, expensive, or like high vocabulary words, but they sound really smart. I mean, she sounded smart, but if you have a bit more, if you look into it more critically, and you digest it a little bit more from a surface level, you realize we're just saying a bunch of horse shit. It's just a bunch of horse shit that doesn't mean anything, with no real claim here, with no real backing of the claims. So I really don't get it. I think when we look at video games, we should judge them by themselves. We should judge the video game as a video game and not as a political tool. I think the world has gone mad right now. I think people are losing their minds. I think this TikTok generation, or all this skibbity whiz and skibbity toilet kiat. What the fuck is going on with our society? What are we doing? I'm telling you, I go to college here in America. I'm not from America. I think you can kind of guess it by my accent. But I'm not from America. And when I moved here to America, I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And I'm so saddened to see that my favorite industry in the world, the video games industry, who I hold really dear to my heart, is also falling victim to this politicalization of video games. So, yeah, that's all I had to say. I hope you like and subscribe, and I see you guys on the next one.